Good morning, everybody. We're going to move through about 30 minutes of a yoga Pilates style class. So a little bit of Pilates fusion, yoga, lots of toning, strength, flexibility. So we're going to start standing, do a little bit of a warm-up. So just take your feet in a wide, comfortable stance. And we're just going to bring our arms up and down. Big breath in. And one more up and side out. Now we're going to open our arms up towards the back of us. Open the heart, big breath in. Exhale, round it out. Give yourself a hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, round it out. Two more. Movement through the spine. Last one. And releasing the arms. Coming into a wider stance. We're going to find a little bit of a lunge side to side. And you can take the opposite hand, tap it down. Waking up to those inner thighs. Inside. As you move side to side, try to keep the knees in line with the toes and send the sits bones behind you. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to stand. Heel toes, feet a little closer together. Turn the toes out. Find a nice wide plie. Arms float up. Bring them down. Up and down. So when you find this plie position, you want a nice neutral pelvis. So you don't want to stick the bum out. You don't want to tuck the tail too aggressively. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Staying here. We're going to take the arms from a wide position to up in front for 1, 2, 3, staying nice and low, 5, 6, 7, 8, take them low and lift, for 4, 3, 2, 1, hands on your hips, pulse lower, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten up. Beautiful. Wiggle it out. Step into the top of your mat. You're going to come into a sun salutation. So inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, fold forward, let everything go. Inhale, lift halfway, again, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant your hands down. Step back into a high plank position. From your high plank, lower your knees. Lower through chaturanga all the way to the belly. Inhale for a cobra lift. And exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal at the feet. Bending deeply through your left knee, press your right heel to the floor for a calf stretch. Switch sides. Press through both heels, same time. Tops of thighs lift up, hands press away from your face. Big breath in, exhale. Soften the knees, look to your hands. Step, watch, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press and rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Find your plank, hips not too high, not too low. Lower down through your chaturanga. This means your knees can stay lifted if you've got the strength, or lower them to the floor for support. Inhale for up dog or cobra. And exhale for downward facing dog. The bottom of the next exhale, soften your knees, lift your hands, step walk the top of the mat. Inhale to lift, exhale to fold. Inhale to rise up, be light. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold, head over thighs. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Find your plank. From your plank, I want you to take your your right foot outside of your right hand. You're going to peel it open for a stretch with the right hand. Place it back down. Take the right foot back to plank. Left foot steps outside the left hand. Peel the left arm open for a twist. Lower it back down. Step back. We're going to do 4 more of those, so 4 on each side. We'll go 1, peel, step back, 1, peel, step back, go 2, peel, step back. So a little bit of speed here, challenge yourself. 2 more for 2, peel, and back, 2, peel. Last set, go 1, and 1. Good, find your plank. Now you're just going to take the feet. Right foot taps, steps back. Left foot taps, steps back. Here we go. Right, left. Core engaged. Strong core, strong back. Side to side. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Lower the knees. Send the bum back. Take a bit of a child's pose. Let the head go. And rocking forward onto our hands and knees. Find a nice 4-point position. So you want to bring your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. You're going to extend your right leg long behind you, point your toe, hips squared to the mat, left arm extends. From here, I'm going to draw my left elbow towards my left hip, at the same time, drawing my right knee towards my right shoulder. So open, pull back. Try to keep that core engaged, obliques turned on, and pull, 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 pull. Keep breathing. You're strong. 4 more here. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get long, bend the knee, flex the foot, reach behind the body if you can, and find a bind. Once the foot is in the hand, kick the foot away, and that'll help you peel open the front of the body. Gently release, get long first, and then lower down. Shake out the wrists. We'll do our second side. So my left leg will be long, like the toe, hips square to the floor. Right arm, so the elbow draws towards the hips, and the knee draws towards the shoulder. Core is super engaged for this exercise. Take a big breath. Exhale, draw it in. And out, and in. And out, and in, out, in. Keep breathing. Pull, pull, pull. We have 4 more. Go 4, strong. 3, 2, last 1, Get long, keep the leg lifted, bend the knee. If you can, reach behind, grab the foot. Kicking the foot into the hand helps to peel open the body. Nice, beautiful stretch. Bit of a twist. Gently get long and then replace it down. Beautiful. Sitting back now. Taking a bit of a wrist stretch. Flip the palms. Coming onto the backs of the hands on the mat. And you can just sort of sway your weight. And gently sit back. Shake it out. Good. You're going to come back onto our hands. Take our knees further behind. And then from our hands, we're going to square our middle fingers up with our shoulders. Okay, so middle fingers pointing forward. You're going to allow your elbows to melt down to the floor until your entire forearm is on the floor, okay? Everything's lined up with the shoulder. Unless you have extremely tight shoulders, it will be more comfortable to bring the hands close together, but try to have this nice alignment. We're going to tuck the toes, send the bum up and back like a downward dog, but into this dolphin pose where we're stretching out our shoulders, okay? So try to move your face towards that space between your thighs. Your legs do not have to be straight. Try to press it through every knuckle in the hand. All right, and now the challenge here is to press into the hands and get a straight arm come all the way up to a downward facing dog. Beautifully done. And we're going to try and go down and up a few times. If you can, do both arms at the same time. Otherwise, it's easier to go one at a time. So we're going to melt down, press up. Strong shoulders and arms in this exercise. We're going to do 8. Go 8, press, core in. 7, press. 6, 5. Last 4, 3, you're strong. 2, press out. Last one, down dog. Try and take a nice straight leg if you can, long back. Take the feet wide now, about as wide as your mat. Draw your right hand in line with your face. Pick your left arm up, reach back for that right leg if you can. Find a twist, look under the armpit. Release the twist, switch sides. So draw your left hand in line with your face. Right hand lifts up, reaches back for the left leg. Try to look under the armpit if you can. And replace the hands down, lowering the knees. We're going to find that tabletop and then move into a nice shoulder stretch after that little exercise. Peel the left open. Bring it underneath towards the right. Come onto your left ear, left cheek. And then take your right hand out towards the top of your mat. Press the back of the left hand, left forearm into the floor. You'll feel a stretch into the arm, into the deltoid, also in that upper mid-back. Pressing that right hand in, we're going to come up, peel it open, lay it down, same thing, second side, right arm lifts up first, send it underneath, right ear on the floor, left hand reaches, make sure you press the back of that right hand, right arm into the floor. Left hand presses down, gently release. Very nice. Plant the palms, tuck the toes. Downward dog. Take a big breath as you exhale, bend the knees, lift your hands, step walk up, top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful, shake it out. We are going to take a little step back with our right foot. So I'm going to have my right foot about so maybe a foot, 2 feet max behind you. Okay, we're going to take it into a bit of a squat here. So from the side, you can see I'm going to send my tailbone back. Weight is mainly in my back heel. My front foot is just sort of there for support. And we're just going to take it down and up. Squeeze the glutes. Press into the back heel. Down and up. Down and up. 1, 2. Make sure you're really activating that back heel. Make sure you're breathing. Strong quad, strong glute. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay low, little pulses here. Putting the arms wherever feel comfortable. Stay low. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, weight in the back heel. 2, stay low. Front toes lift up. You're going to press up and down. Press up and down. Press the hips forward. Squeeze the glute. Might be a little challenging for balance. Down and up. Down and up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up. Let that go. Beautiful. Taking yourself into a fold right away. Hands either side of that front foot. You're going to take the foot a little further back. And you're going to lift up for a standing split. Let the head drop. The leg doesn't have to go high. We want to keep the hips even here. I'm going to take my right toes. I'm going to cross them down to the floor to the left behind me. And then draw them back up in line with the right hip. Down, up, down, up. I'm squeezing the glute to get that leg in line with the hip. Breathing. Tummy draws in. We want to make sure that that right leg's not going any wider than the hip. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg stays extended behind, and I'm going to plie or bend and stretch through my standing leg only. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more here. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the foot down. Next to the top foot. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, we'll do fold vinyasa, flush it out. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Lower down. Inhale, heart comes through. Exhale, hips go back. Take a big breath in. Big sigh at the bottom of the exhale. Look to the top of your mat. Step your way there. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. So, I did my right foot back to last time, so I'm going to step back with my left. Whatever foot you did, just be sure you're doing the opposite, so we're not working the same leg twice. So we're going to come into a bit of a squat, remembering that the weight is primarily in the back heel. Tummy draws in. We take it down and up, squeeze. Down, up, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Long back, chest stays lifted as much as you can. Send that bum as far back as you can. Make sure you're breathing. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low for tiny pulses. So we're not coming out of it. We're moving up and down very small. Breathe. Ooh, it's a burner. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front toes lift up, heel planted. Squeeze to lift. Lower down, squeeze. 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 Breathing. This one will get you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to take yourselves into a fold right from here. Hands on either side of your front foot. You can take your back leg back a little bit further to lift up into a nice even standing split. By even, I mean hips are even. Head drops down. Don't worry about how high the leg goes. From here, I'm going to take my back toes, my left toes, cross them down to the floor towards the right behind me. Draw them back up in line with my left hip. For 1, and 2, 3. Is the belly on? Is your core supported? Is your front heel planting down to get strong and steady? Squeeze. Mind to muscle connection. What muscle are you using to pull that leg back up? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay here, standing leg bend and straighten. Plie and stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Draw that back foot towards the front. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press and rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, plant the fingers. Step your right leg back. Drop your right knee down. Untuck the toes. Send the hips back as you straighten out through that front leg. Energetically drawing your heel towards your bum and really lengthening through the back of the leg. Inhaling back to your lunge. Take your hands inside the foot now. Draw the left foot out to the left. Turn it out a little bit on an angle. You can either stay up on the hands, or if you have space, come down to the forearms for a nice lizard stretch. Gently pressing back into your hands. I want you to tuck the back toes, scooch the back knee a little further back so that when you do bend the knee in the back, I want the weight to be just above the kneecap towards the thigh rather than directly on top of the knee. It's for safety and comfort in your knee. Option 1 is just pulling the heel towards the bum to lengthen the quad. Option 2 is a bind, where your right hand goes out to the right for support and the left hand reaches behind the body for the foot. If you're in the bind, try to keep the heart lifted, gaze is up. Gently release. Hands come down, back to the mat, heel toe that foot back through center, plant the palms, tuck the back toe, power up the back leg. You'll step the left foot back, find a strong plank, lower down through a chaturanga, either knees down for support or not, push back up to plank. Second side, we're going to have the right foot come through the back knee is the left to drop down. Finding a lunge right away, you'll send the hips back straight into the front leg. Try to have length in the spine here. Energetically drawing your heel back towards your bottom. Toes are active towards the sky. We're coming back into a lunge. Take your hands inside of the foot. Draw your right foot out to the right. Turn the toes out slightly. And you can stay up on the hands or draw down to the forearms if you've got space. Make sure you send your breath into your hips here. So we're really trying to open up through into the inner thigh, into the hip. Also front of the hip on the left side, the back leg. And then you'll come back up to your hands. So scoot your back knee back a slight amount before you pull the heel in towards the bum. Try to take the weight directly off the kneecap. Option 1 is to stay here like this. Option 2, left hand out to the left. Right hand reaches for the foot. Try to keep the heart lifted, gaze lifted. Gently release. Hands down inside of the foot. Heel toe that foot back to center. Power up the back leg. Step back to your plank. From your plank, we're working on a perfect chaturanga push-up here. So if you're still working on core strength, or if you find when you lower down into your chaturanga push-up, which is a narrow yoga style push-up, you want your elbows to brush your sides. If you're still working on core strength, sometimes our body wants to do the worm, do the wave, so you need to find support where you can really work on the proper movement through the upper body first while you're gaining core strength. So take the knees down so you can maintain that beautiful strength through the arms, strength through the core, and push up strong. Otherwise, you're from a full plank on the toes, rock the weight forward over the wrists, lower down chaturanga, not all the way, and then press all the way back through. So we're going to do 2 more of those. Lower down. Press. 1 more. Press. And back. Whew. Downward dog. Coming down to our knees, we're going to come down to our side for a bit of a side plank action. So I'm laying down my left side first. Doesn't matter which side you do as long as you switch. Coming onto our left forearm, I'm going to lift up through my hips. Try not to let the bottom hip sag. Obliques turn on. Lift up. You can stack the feet. You can stagger. You can also lower that bottom knee down. Pardon me, if you need support. We're going to extend through the top arm. Maybe even lift through the top leg. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down slow. Roll the weight back a little bit here. So I'm going to take the weight back onto my hips or my bum just slightly to move into a core workout. Legs are long. And then I pull the knees in towards my chest. And then I extend them back out. You can take the top hand wherever you need support. And out. And out. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay long. Roll the weight back forward slightly. Right hand or top hand behind the head. If you can, keep that bottom foot just lifted slightly. Elbow to knee, extend. Elbow to knee, extend. 4, 8, 7, 6, strong core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that go. Switch sides. Side plank, opposite side. Forearms down for support. Try to stack the elbow under the shoulder. Nice and long through the body. Finding the feet, or you can even take the bottom knee down for support if you did so on the other side. Lifting the hips up. Nice and strong here. And if you can even lift that top leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Okay, tipping the weight back slightly. We did before, legs are long, feet are lifted, knees draw in, extend. In, extend. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight rotates back onto the hip. We're still lifting both feet off of the floor. Lower foot lifts, knee to elbow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. For good luck. Last one. Oh, well done. Now we're going to push up to a seat. Take a wide seat here. Tip the weight forward on the pelvis. Stretching out through your thighs. You're going to take your right palm, flip it up towards the sky, reach down the inside of the right leg. Left arm reaches out for a nice side body stretch. Grounding down through both sitting bones. Gently lift up, switch sides, left hand down, right hand up. Breathe in calmly, slowing the heart rate. Back through center, lift through the chest. Elongate the spine, fold forward. Hello to the inner thighs. Trying to fold with a long spine rather than rounding the back just so you can get your face closer to the floor. Sort of defeats the purpose of the fold. So you want to work with your body. Be patient. And then you're going to walk it back up. Beautiful. Draw the legs in toward one another. Bend the knees. Place your hands behind you. You can find a figure 4 stretch from the seat. If this isn't accessible for you, you can take the same stretch on your back. Pushing that, so across the right foot over the left thigh, toes are flexed. Encouraging the knee away from the shoulder. And pulling that front foot, the left foot in close to the body, stamping down through the right foot. You want to have both sitting bones on the floor here. If your right sitting bone is actually still quite high up, if you just take that left leg out long, they'll be a lot more accessible. Sit tall, and then we'll go for a twist. Hug the knee in, gaze over the right shoulder. Gently unwind, legs long, bend them both, opposite side, left over the right. Find your dorsiflexion, toes pull towards the kneecap, knee moves away from the shoulder. Front foot's going to pull in closer to your body, planting down through the left, sitting through both sitting bones. Again, if you can't have both sitting bones down, your bottom leg will extend long, hug the knee into the chest, find your twist, look over the left. Unwind, moving back through center. Find a nice, easy seated position here. Take your hands to your belly, close your eyes, soften your shoulders, soften your brow. Take a big breath in and then a big sigh out your mouth. Let's do that again. Big breath in, big sigh. Taking your hands, press them in front of your heart. Take a moment here to express some gratitude. First and foremost to yourself for showing up today and doing something for you. Breathing mindfully and moving your body. Take some time to express some gratitude towards your physical body for everything that it can do, rather than focusing on what it can't. And lastly, gratitude towards anything or anyone else you're feeling grateful for in your life right now. That about sums up today. I hope you're feeling great, staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you next time.